डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकर ओपन यूनिवर्सिटी.
Namaskar. Welcome to the session, my dear learners. So, today again we are meeting with certain Kathak terminologies. You might be wondering that since so many sessions we have been understanding the terminology only, but till the terminologies are not clear to you, you will not be able to understand the further theory part of it. And the course maximum focuses on theory side of Indian aesthetics of Indian classical dance Kathak. You will have a glance of demonstration also, but that we will have later on. So today we start with the terminology Tatkar. My dear learners, in the initial session you have come across this term frequently. Tatkar is very basic of Kathak. Whenever any learner starts learning, first he or she gets introduced to what is Tal, what is Sam, Matra, Tali, Khali, Vibhag, division, all these things. And then practical starts with learning Namaskar, that's Pranam, and then Tatkar, very basics of foot movement. In Kathak, footwork and chakkars, that's a spins, they play very vital role. And so, Tatkar. Tatkar is basic footwork pattern in Kathak, often accompanied by the syllables ta, thai. For example, you have been already introduced to Teen Tal. You are aware of Teen Tal, what it is, because since few sessions we have been discussing various things considering the king Tal, that's a Teen Tal, in our understanding of various components of Kathak. When we take Teen Tal, in Teen Tal is made of 16 matras. It constitutes 16 matras, 16 beats. The Tatkar is played like ta, thai, thai, tat, a, thai, thai, tat, ta, thai, thai, tat, a, thai, thai, tat. If we perform as recitation pattern in Teen Tal, ta, thai, thai, tat, a, thai, thai, tat, ta, thai, thai, tat, a, thai, thai, tat, ta. Now with the changing of Tal, the artist has to change the Tatkar composition also. Why? Because Tatkar follows the composition of Tal. So with the respective Tal, respective recitation, respective Tatkar will also change. For example, Teen Tal 16 matra, so ta thai thai tat, a thai thai tat, ta thai thai tat, a thai thai tat. 2 times. Or if we go slower, ta, ek, thai, like that. We'll be leaving a beat in between. So 8 matras, wide, khali, and 8 matras, bol. But if the same Tatkar is being played in Japtal, which is of 10 matra, 10 beats, it constitutes 10 beats. Then ta, ta, thai, thai, tat, a, thai, thai, tat, ta. It changed. Did you observe? The same Tatkar, if is being performed in Ektal, then it has to cover 12 matras. Now you see, in Teen Tal, Tatkar covered 16 matra. In Japtal, Tatkar covered 10 matras. And now in Ektal, it will cover or it will spread to 12 matras. Then ta. Thai, thai, tat, a. Thai, thai, tat, 12 matras. In the same way, with the changing of tal, tatkar also gets changed. Ta, a, thai, thai, tat, a, thai, thai, tat. Another variation, ta, thai, thai, tat, a, thai, thai, tat, ta. There are variations, lot of variation. Ta, a, thai, thai, tat, ta, thai, tat, a, thai, tat. Or ta, thai, a, thai, tat, ta, thai, a, thai, tat. In short, dear learners, Tatkar is a very basic footwork. It keeps its format changing with the constitution of Tal. Next is Tukda. Tukda means small phrases or rhythmic compositions. Tukda is a smaller version of Toda. Tukda is generally not more than 1 or 2 avartans. Toda is a various compositions in Kathak. Tukda, as we know, Tukda itself, the word itself, we are familiar with. Because many a times in a mother tongue regional language, we have come across word Tukda. Tukda is a small piece. एक टुकड़ा रोटी का, एक टुकड़ा चांद का. So we know the tukda is a piece of. Tukda itself indicates that the bandish would be smaller, generally a single avartan or maximum double avartan. Now some of the artists have started presenting tukda very long. They become parallel to toda. So generally tukda is a small piece that gets over in maybe 1 avartan. Tak 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 thai dig da dig dig thai dig dig tak tak dig dig tak 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 thai tak thai ta. It's a tukda. So a phrase that continues maybe for an avartan or maximum 2 avartan is known as tukda. Dear learner, tipalli or tripalli, it shows, the word itself indicates it has something to do with 3, because 3 or T, that talks about 3, teen. Tipalli and tripalli, a set of syllables, words, performed in 3 different rhythms or layers is called tipalli or tripalli. We take up a word or a phrase or many a times comparatively a group of phrases. I repeat, either a phrase or many a times group of phrases. And then they are recited and they are performed on that recitation in different 3 layers. We discussed about layas, that's a tempo of music or dance. Vilambit lay, madhya lay, drut lay. So they are tha, single, dugun, tigun, chogun. Tha is slow, half. Single, that's a single syllable in single matra. Dugun, 2 syllables in single matra. Tigun, 3 syllables in single matra. Chogun, 4 syllables in single matra. I'm sure I'm making sense, I'm communicating. So when we talk about tripalli or tipalli, generally the artist performs the same phrase or group of phrases or toda or tukda in 3 different laya. Speed, tempo. I'll share a simple, very small, brief example. Ti, ta, ka, ta, ga, di, ga, na, da, ti, ta, ka, ta, ga, di, ga, na, da, ti, ta, ka, ta, ga, di, ga, na, da. Ti, ta, ka, ta, ga, di, ga, na, da, ti, ta, ka, ta, ga, di, ga, na, da. Ti, ta, ka, ta, ga, di, ga, na, da. We started with some, we ended with some. So, ti, ta, ka, ta, ga, di, ga, na, da. First line. Second double of it. Ti, ta, ka, ta, ga, di, ga, na, da. And next is double of still that. Ti, ta, ka, ta, ga, di, ga, na, da. This is tipalli or tripalli. This is a small, comparatively a shorter example, brief example. It may run to avartans also. But 3 laya, 3 tempos, different laya. Parmellu or Primallu. Para means various. Paradesa, that is some another country, foreign country. He has gone to Paradesa. Paranari, someone else, not me, not connected with me. So Paradesa, Paranari, Para, that's various, away, comparatively far-fetched. Then male means मेल नहीं होता उसका, मेल to connect, to join. So male, para some bowl, they are comparatively far away. So far-fetched, far away bowls, making them join. So para or pari means various and male means the mixture of it, joining them, combining them. Thus the compositions made with a mixture of the combination of syllables of various instruments and natural sounds is termed as Parmellu or Primallu. Generally in Parmellu and Primallu, the sounds of birds, animals, maybe rain, so various pakhavaj, various such sounds coming from the various different fields, they are connected, they are combined, and that mixture of that words, phrases as toda, tukda or bandish is known as Parmellu or Primallu. For example, drag jangere jangere drag jangere jangere drag jangere theri kitta thun 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 theri ka takka theri kukku theri. Now takka theri kukku theri ka theri ka jiji katta jaga naga jaga takka de lang. Now you see the various sounds are there. Sounds of birds, sounds of air, sounds of mridang, pakhavaj, and they are these various sounds are mixtured here. They are combined here, they are joined here, and mixture of it comes out as a separate bandish, unique bandish, which is known as Parmellu, Primallu, Parmellu. There are various pronunciations of it. Next we come to Kavit or Kavita. The words Kavit is a lyrical or poetic composition. Obviously it says poetry, Kavita or Kavit. Within the tal, it has to be in the tal. If it is performed in teen tal, it has to fit into 16 matras. If it is performed in jap tal, it has to fit into 10 matras. If it is in ek tal, it has to fit into 12 matras. If it is in gajampa, it has to fit into 15 matras. If it is in damar, it has to fit into 14 matras. So, Kavita, poem is there, but in the constitution of composition of tal only. When a small poem or meaningful rhythmic words are composed in certain tal, then it is called a kavit. Mind well, my dear students, generally the kavit are recited and performed in very systematic, regular, rhythmic chanda. For example, listen. मुरली की धुन सुन आई राधे जमुना के तट पर जमुना के तट नीरत करत उठही रत फिरत चि नीरत करत उठही रत फिरत चि चंद्र चपल गति ना दिग दिग ना दिग 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 थो दिग दिग थो दिग 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 त्राम त थई. It continues like this. Then the beats may change. dak dina din tak dina din dak dina din tak dina din dak dina din tak dina din dak. जमुना के घाट पर खेरे सब होरी श्याम सुंदर मदन मो नाचत तत थैया हिल मिल सब गोप ग्वाल राधा संग ब्रिज किना केसर रंग डाल डार चुंदरी भी गोरी सा पिचकारी मारी सरररर अरररर मुख पे गुरार डा इत उत सब दौड़ जात ग्वाल बाल इस और ब्रिज किनारा उस और पायल बाजे छनननननन. It continues like this. अरे साच कहो मन मोहन क्यों द्रग से द्रग काहे को जोड़त हो, तेरे बाप के राज की चेली नहीं, हक ना हक बैया मरोड़ते हो। मेरे सर पे रखी फोरी गगरी और हार चमेली को तोड़ दियो, अपनी मत ले जाओ। लिसन, लिसन, देयर इज कंटिन्यूअस वेरियस छंद। जमुना के घाट पर धक दिना दिन तक दिना दिन धक da din din da din din da din din. So there is a particular pattern, rhythm in that. काली के फनन पर निर्तन गोपाल लाल, अद्भुत छवि कहीं न जाए त्रिभुवन मन मोहे, तत् तत् थे करत हरत सबके ही चित को बा, गात सुर नर मुनि जन चित्र लिखे सोहे, रुनक जुनक. It continues like this. Are you getting what Kavita stands for? And Kavit or Kavita, that's the beautiful component of, part of Kathak. Kavit and Kavita, generally they are performed from Radha Krishna Hori, Radha Krishna, maybe, relationship. They are also performed with Shiv Stuti, Shiv and Shakti Stuti, Durga. Then there are Kavit or Kavit Paran in Teen Tal and various Tals with Ganesh or Ganapati also. Jaya 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 Ganapati Gananayak Vidana Haranar. It continues like this. Jata Juta Mad Ganga Chala Kat Sheesh Chandra Lalata Chara Kat Munda Mala Galeshesha Dharanida Parvati Pati Shiva Hara Hara Har Parvati Pati Shiva Hara Hara Har Parvati Pati Shiva Hara Hara. It continues like this. My dear learners, I'm sure you are clear what Kavit stands for. Indeed, Kathak is a beautiful, I would say, reservoir of knowledge, blissfulness, spirituality, and a continuity, eternity of Bharata. Gat Nikasa. Nikas means evolvement, to bring out something. Gata, Gat means gati, that's a tempo. Generally, it is performed in Drutalai. Na den den na den den na den den na den den na ta te te ta te te. It continues like this. So generally, Gat, the Gat is a gate. Gate means a beautiful, very graceful, elegant way of walking. Gate. So Gat Nikas, Nikas to bring out something, evolve something. So gate, beautiful, chalan, gait, way of walking. Gati, that's fast tempo, generally drutlai. Nikas, to bring out, evolve, to come out with something. Now, Nikas means evolvement. After certain motion, tempo or gati and gait, way of walking, chalan, when something new is evolved and when something new comes out of it, it is called Nikas or Gatanikas. For instance, the glimpses of Bansuri, then Mor Mukut, then Gungat or Ruksar, etc. That is known as Gatanikas. What is Ruksar, my dear learners? What is Ruksar? Again, the word Ruksar shows, indicates influence of Muslim culture, Mughal emperors on this Indian classical dance Kathak. It's Lucknow Gharana. आज समझा हो तेरे रुखसार पे ये तिल का मतलब, दौलते हुस्न पर तिलो दरवान बिठा रखा है. So this is रुखसार. आज समझा हूँ तेरे रुखसार पे ये तिल का मतलब, दौलते हुस्न पर तिलो दरवान बिठा रखा है. Generally in Indian aesthetics, when someone is very beautiful, what we do say, अरे काला तिल लगा दो, काला टीका लगा दो. Why? नजर ना लगे किसी की. So this is Ruksar, and that in Nikas, when Ruksar Gat is presented, it is presented like this. When by demonstration I'll explain you the terminologies, we'll have a glance over Ruksar and Nikas also. Gatbhav. Gatbhav is extension of Gatnikas. Gat, same. Gati, again it is also presented in Drutlai. Gate, it also constitutes chalan and everything. And Bhava. Here, there in Gatnikas, we have a glimpse of expression, Bhava. And here, we have complete story. There we had Mor Mukut, we had Bansi, we had Gungat, we had various glimpses, a little bit of, a flavor of a bhava. Here, the whole kathanak is there, the whole storytelling is there. For example, in Gat Bhav, an extension of Gatanikas, where a story is enacted using the language of gestures only and facial expressions without the help of words, it is known as Gat Bhav. No words will be there. For example, story Gat Bhav of Panihari. That means Panihari, Gopi, Radha goes to fetch the water. They go to fetch the water and then Krishna, she's going. But Krishna, he tells his friends not to disturb her. Let her go to fetch water. Let her come with water. Now they'll wait. The Panihari goes, then she fetches the water and then she comes having the water on her head. When she returns, the Krishna says not to make noise. Don't let her come to know that we are here. Then he searches for the stone. Oh, this will not work. Let me search for the bigger one. Good. This is great. And now I will, let me concentrate. And here, oh my God. And, the pot is no more. And Panihari Radha is completely wet with the water. And she gets angry. Why did you do this? But within herself, she smiles. Oh, naughty Krishna, again you did the same thing. But she loves him. And so, at the end of the whole performance, she smiles, she complains, and then it gets over. Generally, all Gatbhavs, they end with Tihai. Tatithaitat atithaitat tat, tatithaitat atithaitat tat, tatithaitat atithaitat ta. Now, there are various stories in Gatbhav. Kalya Mardan is there. Krishna and his friends playing with a ball. That ball fell into the river where the Kalya Nag is there. The great snake king is there. And then the fight takes place. The Lord Krishna, as a child, goes to collect his own ball. But in fact, the ball or the play is just a part of a Leela of Lord Krishna. There he fights with Kalya, snake Kalya Nag. He controls him and then dances on the hood of him. This is a story. Draupadi Vastraharan, that in the court of Duryodhana, Dushasana takes away, robs off her clothes to Draupadi. She asks for the help of Lord Krishna and then she is helped by. This is Draupadi Vastraharan. So there are various n number of stories that are being performed in Gat Bhava in Kathaka. I'm sure, my dear students, you are clear of it. Gat Palta or Palat. Be it Gat Bhav or Gat Nikas, generally the Palat is a beautiful, with a spin and with very delicate, beautiful movement. The dancer takes the turn. The dance syllables, when recited and danced in a straight and reverse manner. A, B, C, A, B, C. Ta, athaya, thaya, tat. A, athaya, thaya, tat. Ta, athaya, thaya, tat. A, athaya, thaya, tat. Now you see, ta, athaya, thaya, tat. A, athaya, thaya, tat. So these are straight and reverse manner. It is called palta, gat palta or palat. Generally in Gat Bhav or maybe in other expressive rhythmic performances, when the character changes, palat or palta is taken. Second, male to female or female to male, palat is taken. Many a time, the change of the incident is also shown by gat palat, palta or gat palta. I'm sure you're clear about it. In demonstration, we will have a glimpse of this also. My dear learners, I hope the session was interesting also and encouraging also. Encouraging for your journey further to learn this Indian classical dance, Kathak. The life is not complete in absence of art, aesthetic beauty, literature. Make your life too meaningful by adding this component of life to your day-to-day life. Learn Kathak, not just the theory, but practical too. And start your own beautiful, aesthetic, spiritual journey. Wish you all the best. Happy learning. Thank you.